Greetings, everyone. Just wanted to give a quick update and let you all know that tomorrow is the Supreme Court hearing. I'll be attending that, and it's going to be kind of a weird day for me. So we'll have that hearing, and then I think we're going to go grab some lunch. And then after that, I will meet with Attorney General Leslie Rutledge, and we're going to do a podcast. She does a podcast just for victims, and I think it's called Justice with Rutledge. If that's not it, I will correct it on the screen, but I think it's Justice with Rutledge. And she just talks to different folks in the state of Arkansas who've been affected by crime and how their office is helping them. And again, it's so appreciated. But so I have a feeling that my podcast will be a little extra special. I'm going to have just sat through that Supreme Court hearing and have sat there and watched these defense attorneys fight for this monster. And I won't go into it too much, but some of you all know what I'm talking about when I say there's one particular defender who is not my favorite person in the world, and I just think he's a big baby. So that's all I'll say. That's the nice thing to say about him. He's the big baby. I won't say anymore. However, I'm sure he'll have his team there, and he'll probably roll his eyes when he sees me, but I don't care. Like I said the other day in the other video, don't care. He can hate me. He can do what he wants. I feel like that he really has it in for a victim's family, because I think he believes that we're all just out for blood, which is not true at all. Not true in the least little bit of the sense. What is true is that justice should be served for people who have been victimized, especially these little kids. Oh my gosh. When people harm children, it makes me so mad. It makes me just want to punch the table. It just makes me angry. To hurt a defenseless being, even an animal, that makes me mad too. But more so a little child. You think about this little child is minding their own business. Some children don't even know what's going on, and they are victimized by these monsters, these atrocious bottom feeders. And if you defend a bottom feeder who is an admitted bottom feeder, you're just right down there with them. So that's what I have to say. I didn't mean to get off on that tangent, but that's where I'm at today. Something else. I went to the doctor this morning. I've been having trouble with my vocal cords. I had gotten some acid reflux probably about a year ago, and it was so awful. I think it just singed my vocal cords, and I was at the point where I almost thought that my vocal cords were like partially paralyzed, which being a lawmaker, I am sure that some people would get a kick out of a lawmaker not being able to talk that well. But over the past year or so, it started to slowly get better, and I almost canceled my appointment, but I went ahead and went in, and he stuck this thing up my nose, down my throat, and I'm like conscious for this whole thing. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you sure this is okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna numb you a little bit. So even to numb my throat, he goes up my nose, and I'm like, are you insane? And he's like, no, you'll be okay, I promise. So he numbed my nose all the way down, and the back of my teeth are still a little bit numb, but he stuck this tube down my throat to view my vocal cords, which thankfully they're not paralyzed, sorry, and they're on the mend. I think the acid reflux just really scratched them up pretty bad for a while. I'm starting to be able to sing again, which I'm really happy about, because that is another form of escapism for me, is to sing and have a good time. Just ask anybody in the legislature. I love to karaoke. It's a lot of fun. But I haven't been able to do that. But as of late, probably about the last month, it's starting to come back. So I'm very excited. Other than that, you know, I'm just gonna, I know some of you are waiting for my writings, and I got to get busy doing that. And I promise I will get the next chapter up very soon. I've been just super busy with all of that, and I'm going to be traveling again within the next month or so, and then we'll go back into session, and I will finish out my last legislative session, which is the fiscal session. So there's all of that, and I'm just working on getting the dog better and me better. And if you ever go to an ears, nose, or throat guy and he gets this big rod that's plastic and starts coming towards your nostril, just know it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for a minute, but you won't die. I'm still alive. My nose keeps running and my teeth are numb, so that's okay, I guess. At least he didn't pierce a lung or something. But anyhow, just wanted to touch base, and this video ran a little bit longer than I thought, but love you guys. Thanks for watching. I know I may be too chatty as of late, but I just want to open up and come to you guys and let you know who I am, and let you know about my family and my dog and my girls and all the cool things that I think they're cool, the things that I like to do, which is, you know, of course, game geeking, which I might do for a few minutes and get another episode of Rebecca, Catherine, and Sophia up. So for the 3 of you that actually watch it and have something to do tonight. So anyhow, love you guys again. Thanks for watching, and I will check in on our trip to Little Rock tomorrow. See you then. Bye. So a little update on Wolfie. He's doing much better. He's still resting a lot though, but he's so much better than he was. You can see his little feet are starting to grow the fur back, and his little tummy looks a lot better. And he's just sleeping. Oh, he hates the camera. He knows it's on. Look at him. But I'm glad to report he's feeling much better. My nose keeps running. That doctor hurt me this morning. Ow.